Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on the unusual protocol. Wanted to make a video on this. I'm not sure how many of you are actually interested in this, but I had to cover it. I mean, right now they have a volume of around $1 billion. I think a lot of you need to know about this if you don't already do. I think this can go much higher. I mean, right now we'll get to that a little bit later, but the market cap usual is very similar to what Ondo is doing, and both in terms of TVL, so how many people or how much money is actually locked up in their protocol, in their decentralized application, both in market cap, volume, but also in TVL, it's doing better than Ondo, right? So I think you need to know about it in general, but like I said, right now it also has quite a lot of momentum. We broke above a range, which we'll get to in a moment. A lower time frame range. I mean, right here you can see we've not really been ranging, but lower time frame range, gaining a lot of volume both in perps, which you can see right here. It's actually the fourth most traded coin right now in perpetual futures, and in terms of volume in general, it's probably a little bit lower, but $1 billion in volume in the holiday season, great. So in short bullish, right? Because you can also see in terms of TVL here, if you go to usual, it has about $1.46 billion locked up, and that's still growing, right? And about a month ago, the 24th of November, it still had like $430 million on it locked up. So both fundamentally and technically, this is extremely strong. We had a bit of a top that we made over the course of the Friday, basically. And then over the course of the weekend, we retraced a bit. But you can see that we had a bit of a retracement here, which on the 1 hour time frame looks worse than if you take a look at the 4 hour time frame. Because on the 4 hour time frame, we just dropped back down to the trend band here, consolidated there, which we did here in this level between 1.2 and $1, and now you can see we've actually been able to break above that consolidation here with volume, with momentum. So now the big question is well, can we actually hold that? And normally, if I see any coin any time of the year, I would say yes. All right, because usually if you see a coin like this where you gain a ton of momentum before and after breaking out, right? So it's not only gaining momentum, get a breakout, and then the momentum disappears. No, the momentum actually continues. And the same thing goes for the volume. I mean, the volume went up during and before the breakout, but also after the breakout, which means it has a higher percentage chance to actually hold. And then the fundamentals for the project are also good. So I would say this breakout is going to hold. However, due to the holiday season, we do have to get some more confirmation, right? So we tested 382, the 382 fib right here at 1.28 earlier today. What I would say, given everything that we've talked about so far in the video, and hopefully it's followable for all of you, but given everything, I would say what we need to do is we need to test this level here at 1.25 and 1.2. If we're going to be able to hold that level, that's great, because the breakout holds, and then we can actually continue this uptrend, because then we would be in an uptrend, and we can get up to 1.5, 1.55, 1.6, and then from there we'll see again, because then we've made some sort of a double top, and then we can talk about whether it's actually going to be a double top or that it's going to be more of a resistance touch before going up higher. I would say this is most likely. All right, looking at all the circumstances, I would say this is most likely. I will personally also attempt a long trade here at this area if we actually do pull back. But like I said, given the circumstances, I would be slightly careful. So as long as you're as long as you're aware of the possibilities, which basically is that this was a fake out and that we will drop back down into the range, that is a possibility. As long as you're aware of that, I think this is I think this is fine to trade. And personally, I think it looks very good in the short term. Definitely on the long term as well as a spot hold. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.